Good evening, Bimblers, and you join me here for our second update. It's been a while, we haven't done one of these since September, and it's November now. We managed to camp in Spudwood. That was a very successful video, but we didn't manage to do our Formby video. Unfortunately, the weather turned slightly and things got a little bit chilly. That's coupled with the fact that it goes dark pretty early now as well, and I can't get everything filmed that I need to get filmed. So we're just going to have to wait until spring next year for some more camping videos. I've got some good plans for it, so we'll hold tight and hibernate for a bit, and then we'll do some more camping videos then. Not only did we camp in Spudwood, but we knocked off a big chunk of National Cycle Route 62 in our Trans-Pennine Bimbles. We investigated a disused railway just round the corner from my house. And we also, on Halloween, went to some of the places in Warrington that are reported to be haunted. That's according to Wally Barnes and his books. And speaking of death, we've had a couple of deaths in the Bimble family. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to fix British Eagle. His bottom bracket is stuck. It can't be removed. I've tried a hammer and a chisel. I've tried knocking it out. I've tried 2 different types of tools. It's not coming out. The only way it's going to come out is if I completely chop the bottom bracket off and weld a new one on. And unfortunately, I don't think that's really worth it. And that's not the only bad news. If you remember in my last update, I told you about my B-rig, Desert Eagle. He had an unfortunate incident. I thought his chain had come off. And I got off the bike and I looked and I seen that the chain was still on. So I got back on the bike, tried to pedal, but nothing was moving. Everything seemed a little bit spongy. And when I looked closer, I found that the bit that holds the wheel on the back had snapped. And I was stuck somewhere between Cockerham Sands and Lancaster. I had to phone up Papa Bimble for him to pick me up in his Toyota. And unfortunately, I had to spend an hour in a local pub, eating crisps and drinking Guinness. It was a frightful affair, but it's not all doom and gloom. We've invited a new bicycle into the fold, Saracen. He's very shiny and very silver, and you may have seen him in the last couple of Bimbles. So hopefully he'll be with us for a while. And it doesn't stop there. I looked on Facebook Marketplace and I found 2 other British Eagles. So if some woman in Cleveland gets back to me, there might be another British Eagle coming into Bimble HQ. Speaking of bicycle-based acquisitions and the Bimble HQ, I was doing some thinking. I was thinking about next year and my little Bimble camps. If I want to go somewhere more exotic and far away, like, you know, that London, the Big Smoke, or Birmingham to see all the canals, or up to Bonnie, Scotland to see the Highlands, I'm going to have to get up there. And I was looking at the train prices and they're a little bit expensive. It's over £100 for an open return to London, which is a little bit beyond the Bimblism budget at the moment. We can't be going spending hundreds of pounds willy-nilly. I'm not a very wealthy man. You may have noticed by my choice of bicycles. The alternative to getting the expensive trains is to get the megabus. Now, a megabus down to London can be as little as £30. Much more manageable. But I can't get a standard bike on a megabus. They won't let you take them on. But they will let you take on a folding bike. I toyed with the idea of getting a second-hand Brompton so I could ride around Chorlton pretending I was a hipster. But they're a little bit too expensive and not very interesting. So I thought back to a bicycle that my nan had, one of those 1970s shopper bikes that folds in half. And I thought, if I got one of them, I could do it up in Bimble HQ. And then maybe I could film a little bit of it and make it into a video for the channel. What do you reckon? Would you like to see me fix up some bicycles? Would you like to see me elbow deep in grease trying to fix a Sturmey Archer 3-way gear and not knowing what the bloody hell I'm doing? Would you like to see that? let me know in the comments section. Regarding the comments, thank you everyone that comments every week. It really makes a big difference. It's called engagement. Every time you comment or give me a thumbs up or press subscribe, YouTube suggests the channel to more and more people. And that's what we want really, isn't it? If you watch every week and you haven't pressed subscribe, what are you doing? It's much easier. You press subscribe and YouTube tells you when one of my videos comes out. I'm hoping that eventually I'll get that 1,000 subscribers. And then I'll be able to make at least a tiny little bit of money back off the videos, you know, from a little bit of ad revenue. Speaking of revenue, I want to thank the kind people that have donated on my Ko-fi page. You're paying for some train tickets for me to get somewhere and talk about my history. Or you're paying for new parts for my bicycle. Or you're paying for a little bit of camera equipment so I can make better videos. Some people have been very, very, very generous. And I'm so grateful. And to everyone that's donated, a big thank you. Also to everyone that's bought my music on Bandcamp. If you watch the channel and you like the music, that's me. I made that music back in 2012. And you can buy that music on my Bandcamp page. There's links to all this stuff down in the description. And there's a new way that you can help me out a bit. And you get something for your money. I'm selling a little bit of merch now as well. I've recently set up a Redbubble page which allows you to buy Bimblism t-shirts, mugs, tote bags and badges. And basically this company prints them out and I get a royalty every time you buy something that says Bimblism on it. So again, it buys me train tickets, it fixes my bikes, and it buys me a little bit of camera equipment so I can make stunning videos for you. Sizes on those t-shirts go from small to triple XL, so there's something for everyone. I haven't even got one yet. I'm waiting for payday and I'm going to buy myself one. But if you want one, they're available now. Links in the description. I just want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for subscribing, thumbs up in, commenting and donating a little bit of money. The main thing you can do for me is subscribe. That's the most help you could ever give me. It's the most important thing. But I'm so grateful to everyone that watches. And I'll see you on the next Bimble. Happy Bimbling.